So hi, Broken Floss. We're at Latitude on tour in Ostrava.
Yeah.
And we're joined by Matt,
Yeah.
who's the half of the Hybrid Minds duo. And
Yeah.
everyone who likes softer drum and bass should know Hybrid Minds, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah. Don't want to sound arrogant.
Yeah. So hi, Matt.
Yeah, hi.
First of
Thanks
all,
for having me.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
making time for the interview. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Apart from I'm really sick, as you know.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm good. It's been a really good show. I enjoyed it. Really good.
Yeah, perfect. Right. So how did you find the set tonight?
Yeah. I was a little worried at the beginning because obviously I'm not well.
Yeah.
But I forgot I was sick for an hour and I felt really good. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a much smaller club show, but it's huge. But really enjoyed it. It was great.
Okay, great to
Yeah.
hear that. Okay, so to be honest, we don't really know much about your life outside of music production
Yeah.
and drum and bass. So could you tell us something about how you spend your free time outside of producing and DJing across the world?
To be honest, there's not much. There's not much. I mean, family and my daughter.
Okay.
So I spend as much time as I can with her. But I mean, aside from that, there isn't much time for anything else.
Yeah, I get that.
It's tough. It's tough to do this and have things to do on the side, especially when you've got kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say it's sort of it's divided between my daughter and music.
Yeah. How's your daughter?
How old?
Yeah.
She is almost 2. Well, almost 2. She's like 1.5 or something like that. Yeah. So still pretty young.
Great.
Yeah.
And are you planning on having another baby? Or?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I suppose so. Fuck. That's the worst question you could ask me because I've just found out that I'm having another baby, but yeah, maybe leave that one out. I haven't told anyone yet.
Okay. All right then.
Okay.
Okay, so you obviously mostly produce drum and bass. Did you ever thought about producing anything else, any other genres or?
We really, whenever we make an album, we always seem to make some different styles.
Yeah.
We're huge fans of hip hop.
Okay.
But both of us have got a really big love for hip hop, and we always try and make something like that for an album. But yeah, we love all sorts of music. We at home when we're sort of listening to stuff, we don't really. Well, I don't know about Josh. I think he's the same as me. We don't really listen to drum and bass at home. It's we try and take influences from outside drum and bass and just listen to. I listen to anything. I mean, there's no music I won't listen to. If I like it, I like it. It's sort of as simple as that. I'm not one of these people who are sort of no, it's only drum and bass and. No, I think a lot of our influences come from outside, which I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. I mean, it definitely shows in production if you can take influences from other
Different
genres
styles.
as well, because if you only follow drum and bass, for example, you tend to fall into formulas.
Exactly. That's the way I see it personally as well. I mean, it's great to take influence from people in drum and bass, but the only way it's going to evolve really is to sort of take outside influence and add to it, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. So I saw that you're going to have 4 consecutive gigs in Phonox, London.
Oh right, yeah.
So what it is all about?
Okay, so. We're going to do a residency in London at Phonox, and we're going to try and make every week different, and I think we're still working on what it's all about and what we're going to do, but we want to make sure every week feels different from the previous week. So it's not just, you know, you come to see us and you get the same set as you did the previous week. We've never done anything like it before, so we're still sort of speaking about it and still a bit unsure to what we're going to do, but we've got a rough idea, but yeah.
So it's gonna be the next, like, NDC at Zoho or something like that?
Yeah, well, we hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, we hope so. But yeah, I mean, we've never done anything like it, and me and Josh, we're always, we want to do different things all the time, and because we've never done it before, it makes total sense for us to try and do this. We're never happy. We always want to do something else or something more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It works
Thank
well.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, how long have you been together with Josh? And how did you guys meet?
So, I've known Josh a long time. I couldn't even tell you how many years, but we both owned record labels, and that's sort of how we met. We also had a radio show on an internet radio station like many years ago, and we sort of met through that, and we worked together because we both ran record labels, and sort of like a business relationship that became a friendship. Realised that we both loved the same sort of music, and we just sort of decided to make a track together, and even now to think about it, it's crazy how far it came just from that decision. We just sort of said, should we make a track together, a liquid track? And I was like, yeah, okay, why not? And then we did it, and then it got uploaded to UKF, and then it got like so many views and crazy.
So doesn't it get a bit difficult to get on well after such a long time being together?
To be honest, I think it gets easier because you sort of understand each other more.
Okay.
It's harder in the sense of there's two of us, and if I make a track, it's not just about if I like it. Josh has got to like it, and vice versa. So if he makes something, it has to get through me too. But no, I think it gets easier because we're more honest with each other, and we can tell each other exactly what we think, and I think it always works out for the best in the end.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely. And when you're playing out, do you prefer to play alone or back to back with Josh?
Without a doubt, with Josh. I mean, like, people who book us, they don't really they don't understand that me and Josh have got a bit of a dynamic where we sort of, we sort of bounce off each other, and it creates. We're just so energetic when we're together on stage, and I think that shows to people that come to see us and things like that. But yeah, without a doubt, if I could do every show with Josh, I would, like, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, like, Hybrid Minds are quite often connected with Grim, Jeff. So, is he an actual part of the project, or do you just hang out and like do stuff together quite often, or?
We always like to make a track with Jeff at least once a year. At the very beginning, he was sort of like more involved. Because we didn't have such a big network of singers, and he really complements what we make. But yeah, I mean, officially, no, he's not part of the group, but he's very sort of he's tightly connected to us, and we'll always work with him. Yeah, definitely.
So, like, following up on that, you often seem to work with various kind of vocalists.
Yeah.
So how do you choose them? Like, do you listen to their demos, or do you prefer just finding out like hidden gems or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so a mixture of both. If someone sends us a demo and it's amazing, we'll try and use them. But we also try and find people ourselves, and I think hidden gems is pretty much what we like to do. We like to use popular singers, and because people know them and they love them. But me and Josh have always been about trying to find new people and bringing them in front of people. And we're still very much like that. We'll always work with anyone, literally anyone. I mean, it could be, a 15-year-old girl, she just started singing, and if she sends a demo and it's amazing, then we'll hit her up and say, can we work together? There's no limits, really. We just sort of like to work with anyone we can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, lately you've been doing lots of stuff with Paul Inside Info.
Yeah.
So, I believe the first time you've met was for the remix of your tune from the first album. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So, me and Josh are huge fans of Paul. So ever since he did the Meant to Be remix, he just. I was surprised he did such a good job with it, because I thought, how can anyone make such a chilled out liquid track into a dance floor track? But I'm still playing it now, like
today.
Like today, right? So, and I've been playing it every set since he made it, and I really admire Inside Info as a producer. He's so good, so good, and I've always wanted to make a track with him, but I've always thought maybe it won't work. We're completely different, but after the Meant to Be remix, I thought maybe it could work, because he took a melodic tune and he made something out of that. So yeah, that's sort of how it started, and well, on top of that, we're all good friends as well, so we'll be doing more with Paul as well, for sure.
Okay. So it was probably a month ago when I saw a post on Instagram that a DJ who was scheduled to play ahead of you played dubstep. How do you cope with that? Do you mind playing after someone like that? You guys play a lot of soulful drum and bass, and does this thing happen often, that a DJ playing you before guys that just doesn't adjust the style of music he plays?
I mean, to be honest, I don't care what people play before me. I don't think it really affects anything. I just think if people are there to see you, then they're gonna come and see you regardless. So no, not really. It doesn't really bother me.
Okay. Has it ever happened to you that people at the party completely disliked your music?
Not that anyone's told me, but maybe. Yeah, maybe tonight.
At least the group of us standing behind the stage really enjoyed it. So.
Oh wow, that's good. No, in fact, there's one time many years ago when I was in Russia.
Okay.
Some girl came up to me, just one girl, and she said, "Why did you play so many heavy tracks?" And I said, "Because that's what I like." But yeah, I mean, that's the only one that sticks out in my head. Okay. But I'm never gonna play stuff that I don't like. Sorry, I'm just
It's all right. I mean, it makes sense, definitely.
Yeah.
On the other hand, could you tell us about an event or a gig that you love playing at, or do you have some favorite festivals, places you always want to play at?
Well, I'm not just saying this, but Let It Roll, definitely. That I'm not just saying that either. It sounds like it because I'm on camera. But no, Let It Roll, Liquidity. Liquidity is one of our favourites, just because it's sort of where we began. We played we played the very first Liquidity show in the church. So they'll always have like a special place for us. But yeah, Liquidity, Les Roll. Rampage was great fun, but we don't do it too often. But yeah, they're the ones that jump to mind. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, so how do you cope with all the traveling between gigs? Do you stay a bit after your set to enjoy the party, or are you like heading straight back to the hotel?
Yeah. Well, recently, not really going much to the hotel. But I need to go to I do need to start going to the hotel, really. But yeah, recently, no. I've just been staying and partying too much this year.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I'm sick. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, it's hard when you just love the job. Yeah. And you end up making so many friends, and it's hard to go back to the hotel when you've got friends here and stuff. But so yeah, to answer your question, I rarely go back to the hotel.
Okay.
Okay. I should, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So, what does a regular day in Matt's life look like? Are you an early bird, or do you prefer staying up late and sleeping till midday, or?
No, so my regular day, let's say Monday, I'll wake up Monday, my daughter will be waking me up and she throws shit at my head. That's the first thing, so yeah. I wake up really early, and then she goes off to school, nursery, and that's it. Then I start my day, and all sorts of stuff, making music obviously, and just doing everything else business related stuff, as in, I don't know, record label stuff, and yeah, there's a lot of layers to everything, to be honest. Yeah.
So you're running your record label for quite some time already.
Yeah.
Do you think helped you in a sense of having the control over the stuff you release, or creativity and stuff like that, or what does it feel like?
Yeah, without a doubt, it's helped us just make whatever we want to make. We sort of got sick of being told what we need to make, and you should make people say you need to make another track like that, or as someone who makes music, or anyone who creatively makes something, you don't want to be told what to do, whether you make music or you're a chef, or you paint. You don't want someone coming in and saying you need to do this. So when you've got a label, it takes away, it gives you your freedom, complete freedom. You're risking your own money if you release something, which is fine. But yeah, it's helped us a lot. It really has. But we have a lot of people behind the scenes. We have Gareth, this guy who manages our label, and we've got such a strong team of people. And Josh, the other guy in Hybrid Minds, is he's very business minded, and he's very good when it comes to all this sort of stuff. And so we've got a really strong team of people to keep things going, which is good, because if it was left to me, we wouldn't have a job.
All right. Yeah. So since you've mentioned chef before, do you cook? Do you have some favorite dish or cuisine?
I love Mexican.
Okay.
Fajitas, burritos. Mexican.
All right.
Love it.
Okay. So maybe before we end the interview, there's time for some quick questions. So, which
I
one?
thought you were going to say you're going to take me for Mexican food. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. You're built for that.
Definitely.
Okay. So, which one of those do you prefer, summer or winter?
Summer.
Okay. Skateboard or snowboard?
Snowboard.
Liquid or deep?
Liquid.
Okay. Tech step or neurofunk?
Neurofunk.
Okay. Sennheiser or Pioneer headphones?
Sennheiser.
Okay. PC or a Mac?
Difficult. I've got both. Difficult. If you could upgrade a Mac. But it pisses me off how you can't upgrade a Mac to PC.
Okay. Ableton or Cubase?
I use Logic, but I'd go with Ableton.
Okay then. MCs or vocalists?
Oh, difficult. I use both.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we'd have no songs without vocalists, so vocalists.
Okay then.
Yeah.
DRS or Stamina MC?
Oh, DRS, sorry, Stamina.
Okay. Whiskey or beer?
Oh, these are horrible questions.
Sorry about that.
Whiskey.
Okay then.
Yeah, whiskey.
Blondes or gingers?
Blondes, yeah, not gingers.
Okay.
No, sorry, I'm joking. I love gingers.
So, okay. So, at a party, as a form of support, do you like prefer banners or whistles?
Banners, because whistles would just
Yeah, make a noise.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wrap it up then.
Yeah.
Thank
for
you very
having
much
me.
for the
Appreciate
interview,
it.
and we wish you a speedful recovery.
Thank you. Sorry, I've just been coughing.
It's all right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I hope you are good later.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
But it was great. It's okay. The last thing I want to do is the photo for cover.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Do you want some water or something? Or...
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We want to torment you with our illness, so we want to say sorry to you, not to us.
No, it's okay. I enjoyed it.